Chronic back pain may be the result of repressed anger related to a prior emotional trauma that's stuck in your body. This has been described by the legendary Dr. John Sarno in his book Healing Back Pain. Now, Dr. Sarno and his proteges have discovered a variety of approaches for releasing the painful emotion from your body, including things like what we're doing today, emotional freedom techniques or the EFT tapping approach. In this video, we'll be doing EFT tapping to begin, but also including color breathing, therapeutic shaking, and self-hypnosis with visualization. To start, we need to see if we can identify what emotional burden you've been carrying on your back since your symptoms first began. And that could include things like, who's stabbing me in the back? What back-breaking task have I taken on? Any number of questions like that you need to ask yourself. Once we've identified a potential emotional trigger, then we're going to assess your pain actually using the subjective units of distress scale or SUD scale, 10 being the worst pain you've ever had, 0 being none at all. Once we've made that assessment, then we can start with the setup phrase, where we're going to trigger the emotional process in your body while we're doing the tapping. So find your sore spot. So you go on the middle of your collarbone, it's going to work your way down onto the ribs, and you'll find a tender spot in between the ribs, a little bit more sore in the intercostal muscles. Just rub there, pick whichever side hurts the most, and say, even though I have anger stuck in my back, I deeply and completely accept myself. 2 more times. Even though I have anger stuck in my back, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have anger stuck in my back, I deeply and completely accept myself. It does help to actually verbalize the anger while you're saying the different words we're going to be using. So now we're going to start tapping on the second and third finger on the eyebrow point to begin with, and you can use one side at a time and say, anger stuck in my back, side of your eye, anger stuck in my back, under your eye, anger stuck in my back, below your nose, anger stuck in my back, on your chin, anger stuck in my back, on your collarbone. Sometimes I'll cross to the other side, it's just easier that way. Anger stuck in my back, under your arm, anger stuck in my back, below your breast on the lowest rib you can find, anger stuck in my back, and then top of your head, anger stuck in my back. Now we're going to do the color breathing, so deep breath of your favorite healing color, and then breathe out an angry color that associates with your pain. So in with the healing color, out with the angry color. I'm going to switch hands and go to the other side, and we call this the awfulize step, which is we're going to just exaggerate everything we just tapped into. So start with the same phrase, anger stuck in my back, and then say, it's been there for a while and I can't get rid of it. Under your eye, nothing seems to be working. I'm afraid that drugs and injections aren't going to do it, and I really don't want to have surgery. And if I've already had surgery, I don't want any more surgery. I've got some things I'm angry about, and they might be stuck in my back, and they really piss me off, and actually I have some rage or fury about it. But I'd rather not think about it. Top of your head, anger stuck in my back. Deep breath in and out. And switch hands and go, anger stuck in my body. Now we're going to do the neutralize step and jump to something positive. So it's gone, I'm healed. Under your eye, say, that sounds like wishful thinking. No way, my MRI scan looks really bad. But studies show that people with the same kind of findings may have no pain at all. Well, that's kind of confusing. I'm not sure I understand that. Well, it may be true that the cause of your pain is not on your MRI scan. But I don't imagine it can just be related to being angry. And what if I release the anger and find out? Now I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen with my pain. Deep breath in and out. And then switch hands. Now you're going to focus on what you want. I want emotional freedom now. I'm releasing all the emotions stuck in my back. I'm healing and able to tone up my muscles. My back is going to feel better and better. If I ever get a twinge of pain, it's going to be reminding me to release more anger. That way I'm going to make my symptom into my biofeedback device. My back is going to tell me when I'm out of balance, and I will do whatever it takes to get back in balance and release any emotion that's there. And I think this is going to work in a very interesting way. And I'm actually going to have fun releasing all this anger. And I might even scream if I want to. Deep breath in and out. Now just keep the breathing going in and out through your body. Favorite color going in, angry pain color going out. Just do that for a little while, and then as you feel the favorite color coming down your arms, start to shake your hands down by your side as if that favorite color is dripping out your fingers. And then see the color going down through your body and chasing the pain color out through your legs into the ground. And shake that out, stomp your feet, wiggle your toes, whatever you need to do. And once you've released whatever you need to release, scan your body, see if there's any anger stuck there anywhere or any of the angry color. And if so, just breathe more of your healing color down into that area. Now, when you're ready, go to your favorite vacation healing place out in nature. You can spend a minute or two just releasing even more. So go to that spot, be there with all 5 of your senses. And while you're there, look down at your feet and imagine wherever you are, you can see a healing object on the ground. And that's the first random thing you see on the ground. Just pick it up. It'll be your magic recycling tool. Using this object, you can drain all of the repressed anger out of your body. Any of the pain can come out into that object, and then use that object to recycle it back to the earth any way you want. Once you've done that, then invite a healing guide, a spirit guide of some sort, to come and visit you in your place. I usually recommend a being from the other side, a spirit animal, a wise ancestor of yours, or an angel of some sort. And just ask them for some advice on how to let go of these emotions and how to heal your back. And just see what words of advice they have for you. And then invite them to come on a little time travel journey with you back in time to a moment in your life when your back felt completely normal and healthy, and you'd released any anger that you've been dealing with, and you're in a harmonious state. So go back to that time in your life, whenever it was, early childhood, young adult, whenever you can tune into a time in your life when your back felt great and you had released any anger from your body. So tune into that experience. Think about who you might have been with, where you might have been, and pretend someone took a snapshot of that scene of you with a great toned up back. And then think of a color that reminds you of that experience, to be that healthy. And put that color in a frame around the picture and breathe that into your body, wherever it needs to go. And now the next step is like being a Hollywood scriptwriter. You can go back to a scene of an emotional trigger, so maybe sometime around the time your symptoms began. And let's just allow yourself to rewrite that scene any way you want. Be as creative as possible. Think about how you wish that had happened, how you wish you had responded, from the perspective of how wise you are now, what you would have done differently. So give yourself a moment or two to revisit and revise that memory. Think about how you wish it had happened and how you wish the outcome had been. And once you've accomplished that task to your satisfaction, project yourself in your time machine into the future where your back pain is gone, your back's feeling healthy, and you're building up your core strength so to maintain the integrity of your back. And if there's any twinges of pain in the future, you're going to immediately do some tapping or some expressive writing or some other approach to release that anger from your body. And your back will become your best ally. It's going to keep you in balance. And once you've done that, that picture of yourself with a healthy back, put a color picture frame around that reminds you of what that feeling is going to be like in the future. And then breathe that color into your body. Put that picture up on the wall next to the one from the past. And when you're ready, just stretch and come on back and bring those feelings and images back with you. And we'll just do one more thing. Simple self-hypnotic technique you can use whenever you get a twinge of back pain. You're going to put yourself right back into that state. So 3 things, just thumb and finger squeeze together, open your eyes wide, and take a deep breath and hold it. So are we ready? Just squeeze the thumb and finger, open your eyes wide, take a deep breath in, and hold it, and then let your hand relax, close your eyes, blow the breath out, project yourself into that future picture frame with a healthy back. And do this whenever you need to. And then stretch and come on back. And then assess your subjective units of distress. Test your back. What kind of SUD score do you get now? Has anything gone up, stayed the same, shifted in some way? And then you can then repeat this video as many times as you need to until you've released everything out of your body. And you want to get a SUD score of 0, which means you're bored tapping on the anger phrase over and over again. Your back feels great, or you start to laugh about how long you've been holding that in your back. Once you've completed this task, then you can feel free to go to my website, larryburk.com, to look at my blogs, my upcoming workshops, and I've also got other YouTube videos there as well for other conditions. So happy tapping, and let your back guide you toward healing.